Hey guys, check out this custom plate here, right? Now let me tell you, this ain't just any old custom plate. No, this is an RGB custom plate. And they sent this to me as a gift to test out because I love custom lighting RGB stuff on my car, my bike, my tractor, my ho-ho, whatever I need to put it on, right? So when they gave me the option to choose what I wanted to put on this plate, I was like, let's do it, right? So they have 3 different spots that you can put wording on this plate, right? On the top, on the bottom, and the middle, right? So I'm like, okay, let's do this. I went ahead and I slapped Dino Dan right across the middle, and then the bottom, let's go! And that's what we did, right? This is fantastic. So when I got this plate and I opened up that box, I was like, wow, they had this wrapped nice and tight together, right? And I said, okay, let's get this thing going. So right off the bat, I took a look at this, right? And the back has a wire coming out of it, and then this wire has 2 different wires inside of it, right? So that's gonna be the red and it's gonna be the black. It's gonna be the power and the negative. Now, I'm not an electrician, so I'm not gonna tell you how to hook this thing up, right? But for me, this was really easy to set up, and in all, there's probably a couple different ways you can do it, right? You can splice it into your current lighting system, you know, into your fog lights, your headlights, your tail lights, you know what I mean? You can splice it right into that, tape it on up, and you're gonna be getting that power whenever the lights are on, okay? Or you can run this wire right up into the fuse box, and that's what I did, and the wire fit perfectly on my band from the bottom of the placement plate, and the wire went right up in my grill, and went right up to my fuse box, and I went ahead and I slapped that power right inside a fuse, and then I put the ground to the chassis, and then this thing lit up. I was like, whoa, right? So then the sweet thing about this is you can also control it with the app. So when I downloaded this app and I opened it up, it linked right up to this license plate with no problem, and I was able to have full control of this license plate. And when I say full control, I tell you there is so many different options that you can choose with this license plate, right? So first, you can just go through the colors and pick the color that you want, or the colors that you want to cycle through. This was sweet, right? Then along with picking the colors, you can pick the brightness. So when I first powered it on, this thing was bright, I tell you. It was shining from behind. It was shining from the top and the bottom and the left and the right. This was bright. I'm like, okay, this is pretty sweet, right? So I started playing with the modes, and I see how, you know, the lights can chase each other and all of this cool stuff. And then I noticed that there was, you know, a slider for the brightness of the lights. So once I turned that slider down, that's when I was impressed, because the light wasn't just slopping all up out the corners, right? But the plate was dark, but that wording where I had my wording was just lighting up, and it looked amazing, I tell you. So then I started playing with these, and they have effects that can go with the music in your car. They have the effects that can go with the mic on your phone. You can go ahead and talk to it, and it's gonna flicker on and off with your voice, go with the beat. Now this is sweet, right? So if you're at a car show or something and you're trying to step out from the crowd, get that bass going, get that license plate going with, oh man, you're gonna be the talk of the town, right? Now this thing I've had in my car for about the last month because I wanted to give it a full testing before I did a review on it, right? And this thing has stood up to the Midwest weather. I have drove through some storms, through some tornadoes. Okay, I'm lying, there was no tornadoes, but the weather and the wind made it feel like there was tornadoes, you know, branches flying around and all that stuff. And this thing hood up, I tell you. And this thing held up, I tell you. You can see there's a little bit of scratches on here. I don't know what happened. I think my wife might have hit a curb or something. I don't know, but it is strong. It is still standing, and even with these scratches, the lighting looks perfect. So all in all, if you're trying to step up out the box, you know, make your car shine, or wherever you're gonna put this plate, I'm not gonna judge you what you're gonna do with this plate, but if you're looking for something completely custom that you can make say whatever you wanna say, and then just get those sweet RGB lighting effects, this plate right here is gonna be the way to go. So I'm super impressed with this, and all in all, this thing right here is fantastic.